Alright, it looks like we're now live! So, let's just go ahead and let's go right into it. Welcome to Monday. Today we are going to be playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. Now, this is not precisely the first time that we've been playing Bloons. This is actually going to be the second time that we've played Bloons on the channel. I have actually enjoyed this game quite a bit, and I have been enjoying it for quite a while. So, maybe we might do a bit more Bloons in the future. For now, I do want to keep it a bit light. But during the last stream, we were actually challenged to do a specific Bloons challenge, which is this one that we have right here. Essentially, what we have right here is a challenge that aims for us to go all the way to round 98, only being able to use the towers that we have right here, which I'm pretty sure is actually all of the towers. There might be like one or two restrictions. I don't think we have banana farms, and I don't think we have mortars, it looks like. So there's a couple towers that we don't have access to. For the most part, we have access to a lot of the powerful stuff, so I'm not super worried about it. The important part about this challenge is that we are going to be having a lot of different things that are going to make this challenge very, very difficult. Thing number one, the balloons are faster than normal. They're only slightly faster, so it's not going to be that big of a deal, but it does matter a lot for specific towers that don't attack as fast. Second thing that's changed, the Moabs are actually slower. So while that might originally seem like something that's going to be very helpful for us, it's not necessarily going to be the case, because they're going to have almost 8 times the normal health that they would have. So they're going to be incredibly difficult to destroy. On top of that, ceramics, which are usually the hardest thing to destroy in this game, have double the health. So that's already pretty difficult. On top of that, we also have another challenge where every single balloon that we have to fight is going to have regrow. On top of not only regular regrow, 5 times speed up regrow. So if we don't kill the balloons almost instantly, they're going to get out of control really, really quickly. So with that in mind, this is going to be the challenge that we're going to be trying to do. And we're going to see how far we can get into this one. I have already played this one, so I do think we have a couple strategies that we can go into that will make this a little bit easier. One of the good things about this is that we actually start with a little bit more gold than normal, which is going to be really, really helpful for early on. We also start with probably one of my favorite heroes in the entire game, that being Sada. And Sada is just an incredibly powerful monkey that will help us quite a lot during this entire thing. We'll start with our free dart monkey as part of the monkey knowledge tree. So we're definitely going to be taking advantage of that. And I think I'm actually going to be putting him right here. The main reason why I want to do this is mainly because I don't want to put him too far up. Because we're probably... Actually, one of the things that I could probably do, I kind of want to have a wizard here at some point. So that is definitely something that's going to be helpful. And I think I can probably put the monkey here without any problem. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting our dart monkey over here. We're going to have Salt over here, which is going to be helping quite a lot. And we're probably going to be dropping a village as soon as we can. Essentially, what we're going to have to fight, we're going to have to fight a lot of very strong balloons that are going to make this challenge very difficult. Mainly the Moabs. The Moabs are going to be very, very difficult to deal with. So in order to do that, what I think I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to abuse the Monkey Buccaneer. Essentially, we're going to be trying to get as many Monkey Pirates as we can possibly accomplish, as well as eventually a Pirate Lord. This is pretty much going to be the only way that we're going to be dealing with the Moab balloons in a relatively easy fashion. So it's probably one of the things that I'm going to be trying to focus. Another thing that I'm going to be trying to get because of that is going to be a submarine. We're going to be wanting to get this plutonium reactor as quickly as possible. So more than likely, what I'm going to be doing is I'm probably going to be putting a submarine right here, and then putting like 3 of these guys, if I can fit them in, on the middle. So that's probably what I'm going to be trying to do. That's more than likely what I'm going to be using this space over here, and then this space over here. Another part of the Monkey Buccaneer is that we can actually use them as a pseudo farm with the merchantmen. Since we don't actually have regular banana farms, our only real options for income generation is going to be through the Monkey Buccaneer. So it's probably what we're going to have to do. Another thing that I'm going to be taking a look into is going to be the Alchemist. The Alchemist is going to be very, very helpful, especially because of the lead to gold mechanic. We're going to have to get this at some point or another. Another thing that I do plan on abuse in order to make this challenge a little bit easier is going to be the Monkey Village. Essentially, one of the things that I'm going to be trying to go for is I'm going to be trying to go for a grow blocker, just a grow blocker, and I'm probably going to be going all the way into primary mentoring to help our Dart Monkey over here. What I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be trying to make this spot over here a kill zone, where pretty much any balloon that goes over into this area will die almost instantly. The idea is for me to have a Dart Monkey over here. We're probably going to be trying to get a Wizard at some point or another, probably placing it somewhere around here, and then we're going to be trying to get an Alchemist over here, and this entire area where we're going to be having our kill zone is pretty much going to be filled with freezing towers as well as attack zone. That is kind of what I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get. We might even use a glue gunner at some point or another. We're going to have to wait and see. The glue gunner is going to be really, really helpful to deal with ceramics. Ceramics are pretty much the thing that I'm most scared about. So we're probably going to be trying to go for one of these, or maybe even a sniper. We're going to be seeing how far we can go into this, and we'll just see what happens. Hopefully at some point in the future. If we do manage to finish this relatively quickly, one of the things that I might do is that I might try to fight the boss balloon that's currently going on as an event, which is Bloonarious, the Impoppable, or whatever you want to call him. As you can see here, the starter rounds are not going to be that difficult. They're mostly just red balloons, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. The blue balloons, they could become problematic because of how quickly they regen, but thankfully we have Soda in order to take care of that. So these first couple rounds, we're pretty much just going to be using Soda as our main power, with this monkey pretty much just helping when Soda gets a little bit overwhelmed. As you can see, she's already starting to get slightly overwhelmed. One of the things that we might need in the future as well is we might need to take advantage of not only the Soda ability that we have right here, but we might need to take advantage of more things in order to make this go easier. Right now, the regrow is going to cause us a lot of problems. Thankfully, once we get our village, we should be fine when it comes to the regrow. And that should allow us to use Soda to pretty much destroy a good amount of the balloons. It looks like Soda is barely able to do this, but it looks like we now have our monkey village. So now we have the monkey village, we're going to be not only attacking slightly faster, but once we get this grow blocker right here, we're not going to have to worry too much about anything. If Soda does start to get overwhelmed, we still have her sword dance, which is going to help us quite a bit. But yeah, it doesn't seem like we're going to struggle too much right now. As I say that, we lose a couple balloons, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. There we go. So now we have the grow blocker. This will make it a lot easier for not only Soda, but also our good old Dart Monkey over here. As you can see, Soda is now attacking really, really quickly. Another thing that I do want to try to get is I do want to try to get the bigger radius. Mainly to just kind of increase the area of effect, but we're going to be doing that later. Now we have this particular setup right here. Soda should be able to take care of most of everything that's going on around here. The next thing that I'm going to be trying to get is I'm going to be going straight for a Alchemist. The Alchemist is going to be what's going to be helping us quite a lot against different enemies in the future. So I'm going to be placing the Alchemist right here, slightly to the side so that I get the bonus, and we're going to be putting him on strong. Essentially what the Alchemist is going to be doing is he's going to be putting a poison of sorts that's going to be popping a couple of the balloons as he goes on. He's not going to be doing that much work right now, but that's not necessarily the case. The reason why we're going to be getting this Alchemist. The main reason why we want this Alchemist is so we can get the lead to gold ability. While lead balloons are not necessarily that difficult for Soda to deal with, they do pose a struggle for our other towers. So we're going to be trying to use an Alchemist not only as a way of getting gold early on, but also as a way of dealing with that lead popping power. So this is pretty much going to make it so we don't have to worry about leads pretty much until we get camolets, and at that point we're probably going to be pretty good. Essentially what I want to do is I want to save up for the Let to Gold ability, but we don't really need that until round 28, so I'm going to be getting the bigger radius. That way, even if something does go through, we can still block the region a little bit. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. And it does seem like Sada is starting to struggle ever so slightly. Not that much though, which is a pretty good thing. We can probably afford the Let to Gold already. I don't want to buy it just yet. I am going to buy this, and I am also going to buy the acidic mixture drip at some point in the future. This pretty much does it so we can deal more damage to Moab class balloons. Right now, we don't really need it per se. So what I'm going to be doing is I do need to get the Let to Gold. So I am going to be buying that early, mainly so I don't forget and so that I don't mess it up. I am pretty sure that we can still go for more things as we go on, so I'm not super worried. Alright, I'm going to be buying the Let to Gold, and then the next thing that I'm going to be going for is I'm going to be going for this guy right here. We're going to be going for a Firewall Wizard. This is pretty much going to be our main defense for a very long time. We have our Firewall right here, as well as Sada, and this should be more than enough to deal with a lot of the things that are going to be thrown our way. So this is pretty much going to be what we're going to be using for... This is pretty much going to be what we're going to be using for popping power for quite a while. I'm not going to be super worried about much of anything now that we have this particular setup. The next thing that I'm going to be trying to do is that I'm going to be trying to go for a Rubber to Gold. This Rubber to Gold is pretty much going to be our main way of generating money very early on. It's pretty much going to be the only way they're going to be generating money for quite a while. So once we get this, we're going to be seeing our gold capabilities increase quite significantly. Sada should be able to take care of all this, so I'm not super worried about that. Once we start generating a bit more money, one of the things that we're going to have to work on is we're going to have to work on getting the Monkey Buccaneer as quickly as possible. Because round 40 is going to be when we're going to be fighting our first Moab, and I don't think we're going to be able to fight it without the Monkey Buccaneer. So I'm going to be going straight for a Let to Gold, and we have 5 rounds to get the Monkey Buccaneer. So one of the things that I want to do is I want to make sure that I can place it as close as possible to the side, mainly so that I get the village bonus, which I do seem like I'm going to be able to. I do want to place it as far away as possible so that I can fit more things in the future. It seems like that is a really good spot, and it also seems like we're going to be just within range to attack most of the stuff that we care about. So now we're going to be going for a Grape Shot, we're going to be going for Cannon Ship, and we're going to be going for the Monkey Buccaneer. Once we can get this, we are going to be pretty set up for a very long time. My hope is that we will actually get enough for it. If we don't get enough, I might just sell a couple of our towers. But it does seem like with the Rubber to Gold, we might just barely make it. We'll see. We're about 1,000 gold short, and we still have a significant portion of the round, so we should be able to buy this. It looks like we're going to be able to buy it just barely, which is very good for us. Now that we have that, one other thing that I'm going to be trying to get is we're going to be trying to get monkey sets. As you can see, this guy is incredibly slow, but that is actually really good for us, because that way we're not only going to be able to get our Rubber to Gold, but we're also going to be able to get our ability. So as you can see, we managed to deal with that, even though that probably would have killed us without the Monkey Buccaneer. So now, oh hello OP, we're doing pretty good over here. As you can see, we're playing a good old Bloons back up on this. We're actually doing the challenge that we didn't do last time, and we're doing pretty good. As you can see, we're already at round 41. It looks like this challenge is going to be going pretty smoothly. So now that we have this set up over here, we are in a really good position to just keep on moving forward. We have a lot of very powerful towers over here. I'm going to be getting the monkey sense over here. And then the next thing that I want to work on is I actually want to work on starting up our farms. We don't really have farms in the traditional sense, so we're going to have to do merchantmen. This is pretty much going to be the way that we're going to be getting most of our money apart from the rubber to gold. The rubber to gold is going to be helping us quite a bit, but he's not really going to be enough. So we are going to need to start working on getting some of these guys, because this guy's not going to be enough. Right now, we're doing really good, but just a single monkey buccaneer is not going to be enough for all of our needs. So we are definitely going to have to get more of these. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try to get like 3 of these, and then I'm going to try to get another one of these. That's going to be kind of like the point. That's going to be kind of what I want to do. Another thing that I do want to do is I want to get a one of these guys, because I want to get submergence support, and then I want to get the Bloom Totem Reactor. So this pretty much means that we don't have to worry about camo anymore, and all the guys that we're going to be getting over here are going to be in a good position. So now we should be able to put 1 more monkey over here and 1 more monkey over here. So once we do that, we are going to be in a really good position. So now we're going to be trying to get 3 merchantmen down here, and then we're going to be trying to get a second monkey buccaneer. Once I have 2 buccaneers, I will feel significantly safer. Alright, so now we are still struggling a little bit when it comes to ceramics. Not super much, mainly because the monkey buccaneer is really powerful. But yeah, we're starting to get to a point where we are going to need a second one. I feel like we are good enough for now, but as soon as we get more things going on, this is not going to be enough. Alright, let's go again and get our 3rd merchantman, and now that we are around 48, in the next couple of rounds we can expect to see more Moabs showing up. So we're going to be needing a lot of buccaneers. Yeah, we're going to be going buccaneer galore. I think, let's go ahead and let's get another one over here. I'm actually going to get it over here because I believe this should still allow us to hit. So yeah, we can still hit it. So now, we're going to be trying to get this all the way up to the buccaneer, proper buccaneer. And we can actually name this guy because I recently got the naming monkey thing. So that might be something we might do in the future. But for now, we're going to be aiming to get the monkey pirates. This should allow us to do really well against ceramics as well as the Moabs. One of the things about the Buccaneers is that they have this cannon ship, and that cannon ship actually does extra damage against ceramics, which is one of the reasons why, despite them having double health, we have been able to destroy them with relative ease. So we're going to be setting this up. So these 2 are going to be working for us quite well, and now that we have that set up, we're going to be able to start working on our Buccaneers slightly more. The main reason why I wanted 2 of these is because I know that after round 50, we're gonna be fighting multiple Moabs at the same time, and just a single cooldown is not gonna be enough, as you can see right there. Oh, I got the wrong one. My bad. So we're gonna be going for I keep on wasting money. We're gonna be going not for a Buccaneer. We're gonna be going for a merchantman, and I want to fill up this bottom part with as many merchantmen as we can, since this is pretty much going to be our only way of making money. And we're going to be needing a lot of money, because we're going to need a monkey pirate we're going to need the pirate lord if we want to beat the upcoming rounds in any reasonable fashion. So we're going to be getting another merchantman. And we're pretty much just going to be trying to fill this bottom area with as many merchantmen as we can afford. Right now, I think I want to go for at least 10. And then once we have those 10 merchantmen set up, we might actually start struggling here. I might have to skip some of the merchantmen. That one we might be able to destroy. So right now we can steal 2 of these. So I'm going to be trying to destroy one of them. And then as soon as one of them pops, we're going to be trying to steal the other 2. Okay, so that one popped. We're going to use our Soda ability, and we're going to do both of those. It looks like we're barely able to do it just right now. So it does look like we're going to be needing the 3rd one sooner than I imagined. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be a struggle. I think we're probably gonna be able to... We're probably gonna be able to destroy one of them. We might get the cooldown quick enough. Yeah, we got the cooldown quick enough, but that was way too close. So we're definitely gonna be needing our 3rd Buccaneer, and I might actually try to get something else. I might go for like a Necromancer. Because it looks like we're starting to have a couple problems. So we have 3 Buccaneers right now. It looks like it's barely enough. We're going to be trying to get the Bloon Totem Reactor as well. We're going to be stealing that one. We're going to be getting the Bloon Totem Reactor, and we're also going to be turning it into an offensive thing right here. This is actually going to be doing a significant amount of damage if anything does manage to sneak through. So that's going to be helpful. That's going to be helping us quite a lot. Yeah, they're pretty dangerous. We have to be careful about them. The next thing that we're probably going to have to do. This might be enough. I might have to go for another one. We're going to have to wait and see. It looks like I barely have enough cooldown as it is. It is going to be a struggle. But we now have our Sword Charge for Soda, which means that we're going to have a very, very strong Soda as we keep on going forward. Sword Charge will pretty much one-shot any non-Moab class Bloon. So that's going to be really helpful for the future. What I think I'm going to try to do, I feel like we are just barely in a position where we can afford more Merchantmen. So what I'm going to try and do is we're going to be going for more Merchantmen. I do want to go for at least 10 of these guys, since that'll be a very significant portion of our cash generation. And we're going to be needing a lot of them. So I think I'm going to be going just for this one. And I'm not actually going to be using the cooldown. I'm going to be letting these guys go. I'm going to be letting this guy just go as far as he can, because I know that these guys should be enough. Yeah. And that'll give me a little bit more time to recharge my cooldown. So now we have... We have about enough Merchantmen. I think I want to go for one more. We have, let's see. This is exactly 10. I do want to go for one more, which I think I will. The good thing about these monkey pirates is that even against the big guy, which I recently got a skin for, the pizza skin, they can actually steal it. So I am going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so this should be enough Merchantmen. We might go for one more. If I can fit one more in here, I will do it. If not, we'll do one more. Alright, so that should be enough. Right now, what we're going to be working on is we're just pretty much going to be trying to do two things. We're going to be trying to get maybe a pirate lord. We're probably going to be trying to go for a pirate lord. And then we're probably going to be trying to go for a necromancer. This one we should be able to fight by ourselves. It does look like we have enough power to the point where we can actually pop probably like one or two without having to worry about them. So it's probably a good thing. We're definitely going to be needing the pirate lord sometime in the future. Because as we keep on going forward, that is not always going to be the case. We might be able to pop that one. It looks like we can. Oh boy, this could actually be a problem. I'm gonna Soda right here. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. We might actually lose here. Yeah, okay, we lost. There were way too many. There were way too many. So, our current setup is not enough. But we have a lot of gold, so we can actually change this to be a bit better for us. It seems like we're going to be struggling with a lot of ceramics. This is round 63. This is probably one of the hardest rounds that we currently have in Bloons. So I do have to think about this one in particular. It does look like we're probably going to be needing another regrow blocker, since that seems to be one of the biggest problems we have right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting a village here. And I'm going to be putting a regrow blocker just right there. So now we have pretty much this entire portion of the track covered. And I'm probably going to be buying a... Man, I really want the Necromancer, but I think we might actually need the Dragon's Breath if I do want to survive on this one. Because the regrow is just insane, and there's going to be too many ceramics. So we're probably going to be going for a Dragon's Breath. We're going to be trying with that. Well, we might get the Summoned Phoenix at some point. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to be getting Airburst Darts over here. And we're going to be getting Jungle Drums. So this should, I'm going to put a big emphasis on should, be enough. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is looking iffy. Sword Chat? Not enough. Not enough. Alright, we might actually lose here. We do have a lot of gold from these merchantmen that we can sell. If we do have to like go for something really, really extreme, we can. That's not gonna be that big of a problem. But I would prefer it if we don't. Another option that we can do, I'm going to be putting another regrow block over here, and I think I'm going to be using the extra range of the village to put another regrow block over here, and then one more over here. This is just a lot of villages with regrow blockers. We're going to be going with another Dragon's Breath, and we're going to be seeing if this is enough. So now we're pretty much just going to try to counter this with anti-regrow. That's gonna be what we're gonna be hoping for, because it looks like regrow is the main thing that's killing us. And it worked. It actually worked. Now a big part of that was because I used the Soda ability. So we're gonna have to see if we can do the same without the Soda ability. And it does not seem like we can. So we're close. We're pretty close. It does look like we're gonna need a little bit more popping power. So what I'm gonna be doing for that is I'm probably gonna be going for one of these. That might not be a bad idea. So we're gonna be going for one of these, and we're gonna be putting a village we can fit it in, which doesn't seem like we can. We'll do it like this. Bigger radius grow blocker. What's regrow do exactly? Essentially what regrow does is that if you pop a balloon and you don't destroy that balloon instantly, it gets back its own layer. And because every single balloon in this game, when you destroy it, they sometimes pop more balloons. For example, when you destroy a ceramic balloon, in the early levels, it drops to rainbow balloons. If you have really high regrow like we have right now, those 2 rainbow balloons will become into 2 ceramics. So if you don't pop them quick enough, they will multiply almost infinitely, which is what's causing us to die as much as we are right now. It is a very big problem. So what I think I'm going to do in order to try to deal with it, I'm probably going to be going for this tower in here, and we're going to be going for a Blade Maelstrom. And we're probably going to be going for faster shooting. So essentially what this does is this allows us to pop a lot of balloons with an ability. that's hopefully going to be enough. One other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be selling one of our Buccaneers. I definitely bought too many of these. And we're going to be going for Regrow Blocker. And I'm going to be trying to go for a Necromancer. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't know if it will. It might. We'll see. Okay, so it seems like on the first one we did really good. And now we have the Necromancer who is spawning just a significant amount of Bloons, zombie Bloons, which are going to be working. We're going to be going for a Maelstrom, which will just destroy everything on the path, so we didn't even have to worry about it. We're going to be going for Jungle Drums, which will increase the power even further. And now this is going to be the hard one. We're going to see if we have enough power. And we do. Perfect. So now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rebuild our merchant army. We're going to be going for one over here, and we're going to be going for one over here. Oh, this might be a problem. That is way too many. I don't know if we're going to be... What I'm going to do is I'm going to be eating those three at the very least. We're going to be using our Soda ability to try to pop them. And then we're going to be using our regular ability. And it looks like we did it. That is way too close. I'm not gonna lie. That is way too close for comfort. I do think we're gonna have to increase our defenses somehow. We have a really good setup right here with our 3 anti-regrow villages, but this is not enough. We do have a very powerful kill zone over here as well, though. Not only with the Buccaneers, but also with the Necromancer. The Necromancer is pretty much going to be doing a lot of the cleanup work when and if they manage to skip to this area. And if we really need to, we do have the Blade Storm over here. But just because I'm not super confident about how powerful we are right now, I'm actually going to be getting another regrow blocker. So we're going to be going bigger radius. The only place where they can regrow is going to be this particular bit right here. Yeah. This is good. This is looking good. Alright, so we're going to be going for... We're going to be eating those two. And the next thing that I'm going to be going for is we're going to be going for the Pirate Lord. That is going to be the next upgrade that we're going to be going for. It looks like we have just enough strength to the point where we can actually destroy the normal ones without having to worry about it. The reinforced ones might be an issue. So whenever we see a reinforced one, we are going to eat it. These guys, we can barely manage. Yeah, very barely. But we are doing it. So as long as there's not too many, we should be fine. And if it does come down to it, we can always Maelstrom. Oh boy, yeah, that is very, very close. If we're not careful, we could actually lose here with some of these guys, so we do have to pay attention to them. Thankfully, the blockers are doing a really good job at keeping us in the game. Another thing that I do want to do is I want to get a primary mentoring just really quickly. That'll increase the power of this guy by a small amount. And we're also going to be upgrading this guy into something powerful. I'm actually just going to be letting this... Nah, never mind. I'm just going to eat it. We're going to be going for a Pirate Lord, and as soon as we manage to get the Pirate Lord, we're going to be working on probably the Necromancer, or maybe the Dart Monkey. One of these two. The good thing about the Dart Monkey is that it has a lot of really powerful upgrades that we can go into, mainly the Crossbow Master, which will help quite a lot. We are just about, to get the Pirate Lord, so that's going to be really helpful as well. And it does seem like we should be able to fight these guys no problem. I am going to be trying to keep up my ability. There we go, we now have the Pirate Lord. So the Pirate Lord, what he does is that he actually eats 3 of them at once. And as you can see, his cooldown is really, really quick. So if we really wanted to, we can pretty much just spam this 24/7 and just keep on devouring everything. Which is more than likely what we're going to be doing. he needs 3 of these things at once. So I'm just gonna wait until all of them are spawned. It looks like that's all of them. And there you go. We can just eat them. So now that we have this setup right here, I'm not super worried anymore. Now, what I'm going to be working on is I'm going to be working on getting this Prince of Darkness. And if we manage to get that, I doubt there's going to be much of anything that's going to be able to kill us. It does look like we're actually going in a pretty good spot right now. Round 80 is going to be coming up soon, which is the one that's going to be bringing the first SOMG, which is usually one of the hardest things to deal with, but for this particular setup, we're going to be just fine. Yeah, the Monkey Buccaneer is going to be putting in a lot of work. As you can see, he's already popped like 200,000. I'm just going to eat one of these with the regular one. Gonna eat another one. And you know, sure, why not? Let's also eat that one. And that one. It looks like we are struggling a little bit when it comes to that, so... Never mind. Oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad. And never mind, we're doing really, really powerful. Monkey Pop Bloon indeed. So yeah, we now have the Prince of Darkness. The Prince of Darkness is pretty much just like a cheat code. Another thing that I'm going to be getting is I'm going to be trying to get a Crossbow Master. With these particular things out of the way, I'm going to be getting Primary Mentoring as well. I think we're pretty much at the point where we don't really have to worry too much about anything. It looks like the Prince of Darkness is just generating an insane amount of power. He's pretty much destroying all of these guys by himself. So we don't really have to worry about the regular ones anymore. And even the empowered ceramics, by the way, are not doing anything. We're going to go ahead and we're going to buy the acidic mixture as well, since that'll increase the power even more. And to add insult to injury, we're going to be putting another alchemist over here, which we're going to be going for Top Path. The Top Path Alchemist, essentially what he does is that he increases the power of every tower within range by a significant amount. And because I put him here, he's hitting not only the Crossbow Master, but also the Prince of Darkness, Sada, and the Monkey Pirate Lord. So we're going to be getting a lot of power from this guy. And as you can see, the Monkey Lord is just devouring everything. The cooldown is also really, really quick, because we have the submarine right here, which I'm actually going to increase even further. Once I get the Energizer, we're going to be getting even more power from it. And as you can see, we have the SWMG. This one is usually a very, very difficult boss to fight, because it has a significant amount of health, and whenever it dies, it drops 4 BFBs, which are the red ones. So it's a very difficult boss to fight. However, we can just press this button. And that's it. The Monkey Pirate Lord is amazing. Especially for this particular challenge, mainly because these guys are very slow. So it gives me a lot of time to spam my ability. I can eat it, yes. As you can see, my pirate army is doing really, really well at just devouring everything. So now we're going to be getting an Energizer, which is going to make my ability cooldowns even faster. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to be going for... Can I fit another one over here? Probably not. We're going to be going for one more. So now we have 3 different monkeys that can do work at the same time. And we have our Pirate Lord ability. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know if we have enough power for this. And never mind. We are significantly stronger than I thought. We're going to be eating as many of the big ones as we can, and then we're just going to be letting all of our guys deal with the other ones. The Mega CD is lower than the other one, yes. The main reason for that is because we have this monkey sub that we have right here, and this is actually reducing the cooldown of everything. So we're able to just spam it. As you can see, it goes in super, super quickly. Now, this is not perfect per se. We can still die to a couple different things in here, but it is going to be significantly more difficult for us to do so. We're able to eat 4 of those before they even get close. I'm actually just gonna let my guys destroy that one so we can keep the cooldown over here. I don't know how effective we're gonna be against reinforced enemies, so I'm actually gonna be getting a Blade Maelstrom just in case. And it looks like we're not even gonna need it. Yeah, I think we beat this challenge with flying colors. We're not done yet. We still have 10 rounds that we have to go to. But we are making a significant amount of gold from our monkey farms over here. We're doing really, really good when it comes to defense. We still have Sada over here. We have the Prince of Darkness, and we have about 20,000 that we can still use for other things. DDTs, these are usually the hardest things to deal with in the game because they are some of the fastest enemies that we can fight. But it looks like we can destroy them even without using our ability. So that's going to be really helpful in the future. This is going to be kind of an overkill, I am going to admit. But I like nothing more than overkills. So we're actually going to go for a glue gunner. And we're going to be going for a relentless glue splatter, strong gunner. This is gonna make them even slower, so we can just keep on eating them like this. And because I do want to make it so that everything can see, this should pretty much make it so we don't have to worry about anything anymore. I am probably going to be adding one more Monkey Pirate, just in case. But now that we have this particular setup, everything is so slowed, and we have so much cooldown reduction, that we can kind of just chill. Anything that does get past is going to have to contend with not only the Necromancer, but also the Dart Monkey, Sada, and our tag shoot over here, which is pretty much our oh no button. Alright, so we're doing really, really good. It's kind of surprising how good we're doing. But I think that this is pretty much going to be how the remainder of the challenge is going to be going. And again, I don't want to say that we succeeded just yet, but it does look like we're heading towards that direction. Our monkey pirates are doing an amazing job at just devouring everything. And our Moab glue over here is just doing super good. We're actually gonna be putting it to super glue, just to make it even easier. And the next thing that I might actually go for, I might even go for one of these, which is going to be our ice gunner. Let's see if I can get him within range. Kind of want to get him within range of the primary expertise tower. So there we go. We're actually going to be going for a icicle impale, which will freeze even more of the things. So there we go. Once we have all of this set up, it's gonna be very difficult for these balloons to move in any shape, way, or form. So now we're gonna have the icicle impale. Now that we have the icicle impale, these guys are just not moving at all. They're pretty much getting stuck over here. As a last coup de grace, we're going to be going for a maim Moab, which is going to be the last thing that is going to slow all of these guys down. Freestyle comps. Yep, good old times. So now, we pretty much have everything in the game that can slow down Moabs. And we're in the last round. We have all of our guys. We're pretty much just going to be spamming abilities. And we're going to have to spam this ability a lot. We essentially have to go through probably like, oh, I don't know, maybe like 60 of these things. We might actually pop some of them before we even get close to it, because the icicle impale is actually doing a significant amount of damage. Even though they have like 700, almost 800% HP, they are still getting popped. But yeah, it looks like we did it. The Monkey Buccaneer with just a measly 5 million pops. Really good challenge. Really, really good one. It seems like we were able to do this relatively easily. But yeah, it was definitely one of those challenges that it takes a lot of thinking, and it is a very long challenge, but it is pretty entertaining. Now, with that challenge out of the way, there's one more thing that I want to do, and that is Bloonarious, the inflator. This is the equivalent of a boss balloon in this game. And I'm gonna say this right now, these guys are incredibly hard. Bloonarious is probably one of the hardest challenges that you can fight right now, and this is probably what we're going to be trying to do. In order to do this Bloonarious, what I'm going to be trying to go for is we're going to be using Benjamin, which is a very, very powerful hero. His main thing is pretty much making money, so that's why we're going to be going with Benjamin. And we're going to be taking advantage of one of the most powerful towers in the game, which is the Apex Plasma Master. Our strategy pretty much is going to revolve entirely around this particular guy right here. So we're going to be trying to go for a Apex Plasma Master in order to try to kill Bloonarious. I will be 100% frank with you guys, I have never beaten Bloonarious. This is the one boss that I have never been able to beat. So we're going to see how we go. As far as what I'm going to be using to, well, actually beat Bloonarious, we're pretty much just going to have to do a significant amount of farms. This game is going to be almost entirely reliant on how many farms we can get. So because of that, I am actually going to be using a banana farmer. So the idea is I'm going to be putting this banana farmer probably, I would say around here. What's your superpower, Benjamin? I'm rich. That's pretty much a superpower. And that's kind of what I need him for. Those missiles don't build themselves. So I'm going to be going for a banana farmer. And we're going to be trying to get as many farms as we can. The idea is going to be to just fill up this entire area with farms, and we're going to be we're going to be going into a significant amount of farms. We're going to be going for pretty much probably like 20 of these, even more if we can. That's kind of going to be the goal. As far as how we're going to be beating Bloonarious, we're pretty much going to be going with the Dart Monkey as our main damage source for pretty much everything. We're going to be getting 2 Dart Monkeys up here, and these 2 are going to be the ones that are going to be causing a lot of damage. In the center, we're probably going to be going for another Dart Monkey who is going to turn into a Ultra Juggernaut, and that's going to be a lot of our defense early on. We're going to be getting a lot of defense just from regular towers, and we're pretty much just going to be using that to try to get Benjamin and as many towers as we possibly can. One of the main towers that we're going to be abusing, because we are going to be abusing it a lot, is going to be the Wizard. I'm going to be trying to go for a very early Necromancer, which is going to be the thing that's going to be helping us for the entirety of this Bloonarious run. So we're going to probably be going for a Necromancer up here, but not for now. For now, the main thing that's going to be our damage dealer, I'm thinking either a Mortar or a Monkey Ace. One of these 2 is probably going to have to be the one that we're going to be using the most. Is anyone placing Benjamin game crashing? It has not happened so far. Hope you have fun trying to beat me. I'm going to try. I am going to try. We're going to be doing our best. It has not happened to me so far with the Benjamin crash. If that is an issue that's happening a lot, we might experience it. Hopefully we don't. I am going to be thinking about some of the ways that we're going to be doing this. For the first round of Bloonarious, what we're probably going to be doing is we're going to be trying to get the Operation Dartstorm paired with Overdrive and a Tack Shooter. We're probably going to be using the Blade Maelstrom to destroy a lot of the ads, pretty much, a lot of the things that happens. For those of you that don't know, whenever you damage Bloonarious, he actually releases a certain amount of balloons onto the screen. And whenever you reach a certain threshold, he releases a significant amount of very powerful balloons. On the first one, he pretty much releases a rush of ceramics. So because we have to deal with that, we are probably going to be going for a Blade Maelstrom as the way to deal with those guys. We're probably going to be using an Overdrive to damage Bloonarious himself, alongside the Monkey Ace. The Monkey Ace with the Fire Plane and the Operation Dartstorm in particular will do a significant amount of damage to Bloonarious himself, and for the second run, we're probably going to be upgrading to the Sky Shredder. That's going to be kind of like the strategy that we're going to be using for the first 2 Bloonariouses. For the third Bloonarious, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to be trying to go for a Mad in order to do as much damage as possible to Bloonarious, while at the same time trying to level up some of our Dart Monkeys. We're probably going to be going for a Ultra Jug right here, so they can bounce in the center and pop a lot of the balloons. We're more than likely going to be doing that somewhere in between the second round of Bloonarious and third round. The main thing that we have to do is that we have to make sure that our Dart Monkeys get as many pops as possible. That's kind of what we're going to have to do. So, with that in mind, I'm thinking 2 or 3 things that we can do. For the third Bloonarious, we can either go for a Mad, or we can go for a Dart Monkey. We can go for a Dart Monkey spam, and go for a Plasma Monkey Flank Club, which I'm kind of leaning towards. Because one of the things that we can do is we can probably put like 4 different monkeys over here, and we can probably fit like 7. We can probably fit another 3 over here for a total of 7. And if we unlock this casket over here, we can actually get a little bit of water, which will allow us to place this guy right here, a Monkey Buccaneer, which we can turn into an aircraft carrier. So that will allow us to have like 9 or 10 Dart Monkeys that all can turn into a Plasma Monkey Fan Club. And that will do a significant amount of damage not only to Bloonarious, but also to all of the balloons that are on the screen. And that's kind of what I want, because my main goal on how we're going to beat the boss entirely is going to be through the Plasma Master. Now, the way that a lot of people usually beat Bloonarious is through the use of the Super Monkey and the True Sun God, basically. This is how a lot of people beat Bloonarious. However, I don't want to do that, mainly because there's not really a good spot to put the True Sun God. The place where I can put it would probably be in the center, but that's going to be very, very difficult to do in an actual Bloonarious run, because we don't have any pauses. We can't pause the game at any point in time. So trying to do that with the amount of cash that's needed to get to this point is probably not going to be reasonable. So we're going to see what we can do. At least Paraffin Bloons is not as worse than Benjamin doing cyber cracking. Yeah, it is considered a war crime. So is this run going to be one of those DVC episodes, you think? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll see if we have to do it multiple times, but for now, I think what we're going to be starting with is we're just going to be going for probably just a traditional tack shooter right here in the center, and we're going to be upgrading it to long distance, so it hits everything, faster shooting, and we're going to be going for a blade shooter. And this should be enough to survive early on. So once we have this particular setup over here, this should be able to take care of most of the balloons that we have to worry about early on, in conjunction with our Dart Monkey over here. Another thing that I want to make sure is I want to try to get our Wizard Monkey up as soon as possible. I want to see how quickly we're going to be able to do this. So, okay, so we can fit our second wizard over here. So we're going to be doing that at some point or another. Alright, it looks like this is going to be able to defend relatively easily. We're going to be going for faster shooting, and with this out of the way, now we're going to start farming. Our main thing is going to be trying to get Benjamin. Benjamin is going to be he's pretty much going to be our savior for a lot of things. His ability is really, really good for dealing with a lot of balloons at the same time. It looks like our tack shooter should be able to defend all the way up to probably red balloons. I think red balloons are going to be our big issue. Blues seem to be able to be destroyed with relative ease. Greens only get to around here. I imagine yellows are probably going to get to here. Reds is where we're going to have issues. So we got to keep that in mind. The good thing about the tack shooter is that it's pretty much attacking both sides, and it'll keep on attacking both sides at pretty much the entirety of the track. So for this one's going to be really easy. We're going to be putting our Benjamin right here in the corner. And now that we have this, how do you get experience fast? Oh, that's actually really easy. If you want, I can show you a trick really quickly. Since this will save, it doesn't matter. So, one of the ways that you can get experience really, really easily is you can go into one of the hardest game modes that you can have, pretty much Dark Castle. And if you go into the easy mode, if you manage to beat both easy and primary only, you unlock a mode that's called Deflation. In Deflation mode, you start at a really high round 31, with 20,000 gold. One of the things that you can do, let's say that you don't have something upgraded, like Bomb Shooter. I never use Bomb Shooter, so I don't have everything unlocked. One of the things that you can do is that you can just go into Deflation, just drop as many Bomb Shooters as you possibly can, just a whole bunch of Bomb Shooters, increase their power, just get like a random Dart Monkey or something, just to deal with enemies. And then we'll I don't know, increase them with a primary expertise or something. You pretty much just go with something like this, and you let it go. The way that experience works in the game, it doesn't actually work in a normal way. The way that experience works is that at the end of every round, a certain amount of experience will be given to every tower, but that experience is not divided equally. It's divided by how much money you spend into that tower. So, for example, because I spent a lot of my money into these towers over here, they're pretty much going to be getting a majority of the experience. These guys are not going to be getting that much. And deflation rounds, you can just leave them be like this. You don't even have to play the game. You can just click it on, and it doesn't matter if you win or if you lose, you're still going to be getting that experience. So if we take a look at this here, we started with 40 experience, we're now at 3,900. This is pretty much the easiest way of getting experience. If you're missing experience or anything, this is how you do it. Just go into one of the hardest maps that you can and try to unlock the deflation mode. Once you unlock deflation mode, it doesn't matter if you win or if you lose. The only thing that matters is that you're in this mode, you're getting experience, and you're using that for your towers. If we just keep this going up for whoever knows how long, we're going to be getting a lot of experience. As you can see, I'm already at 6,000, and I've been going for, what, 7 rounds? Is implementing the God of War a crime? Huh. I'm pretty sure that ritualistic sacrifice is considered a crime. So, yes, we are probably committing crimes. Then again, it's all in the name of defeating you, Bloonarious, so, I don't know, do you think the ends justify the means? But yeah, this is pretty much how you do it. I am going to be going back, since this is pretty much something that I very much do not need at the moment. I will eventually level up the bomb tower. But that is essentially how I ended up getting the Apex Plasma Master. Just keep on doing that over and over, and you will get the experience really, really quickly. But back onto our program schedule. I just want to make sure that the tag tower is doing good. It looks like we're not going to have to worry too much about balloons for the moment. So I am going to be starting with the farms now. One of the things that I want to do is I kind of want to try to do some druid farming. I want to try to get as many farms as possible within the range of this banana farmer. And then ideally, okay, so this is the first yellow, and it does seem like we're able to pop it right about here, which is about where I expected. We might actually be able to defend against, more. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to be trying to go for druid farms. Druid farms are pretty much going to be the way that I'm going to be making a lot of my money. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting a farm here, a farm here, a farm here, and we're going to be going for as many farms as we can fit. Then on the areas next to the farmer, we're going to be fitting them with druids. And these druids are going to be making us a lot of money every certain amount of time. This is very important because they're going to be making us money with time, not with rounds. And that's pretty much going to be the way that we're going to be getting a lot of our money. I don't know if this is going to be enough to offset regular farms. We are going to be going for a lot of farms, but we're not going to be going for as many as you might think. But we'll have to wait and see. Another thing that I do want to try to get is I do want to try to get a monkey village. I'm probably going to be putting the village over here, like right here. That should be good enough later on. Okay, so it seems like we're still defending. That's pretty good. I do need to focus a bit more on the banana farm production, because if I don't do this quickly, we might actually fall behind, and we might not be getting enough. I am getting a little bit nervous, so I am going to be getting the blade shooter already. Okay, it looks like with the blade shooter, we are still going to be defending against reds. So that's good. Yep, defense is still holding up. It looks like we're still holding up even against higher tiers. So that is exactly what I wanted to see. Now let's go for Another banana farm. This should still be within range. Looks like it is. You think you consider implementing the out-of-war crime? I would imagine so. Alright, it looks like our farms are doing a pretty good job so far. The tack shooter is doing amazing. Yeah, this is so good. You've been wondering, do I teach in some sort of capacity as a profession? Yes, I am actually a teacher. In some way or another. I don't know if you could consider a professional form, but I am a teacher. I teach English classes. Oh, that's a problem. Now that one's a problem. We don't have camo detection. What are we gonna do for camo detection? That one we can let it pass because it's just a single green. That's not gonna be that big of an issue. But we do need to remedy that issue. And I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna start investing into my Wizard Monkey, and that's gonna be our entire camo detection for pretty much the entire early game. I think getting Wall of Fire might not be a bad idea, but we do need to keep on farming. That's gonna be like the main thing that we have to worry about. Farming is key. If we're not farming 24/7, we are not beating Bloonarious. It looks like we still have enough space for probably 1 or 2 more farms. We might be able to fit... We can probably fit 2 more farms in here, but if we do that, we're not going to be able to get the Monkey Village. We'll see if we can sneak it in. We might be able to sneak it in. I'm pretty sure that we should be able to defend this no problem. I don't think the Wizard's gonna struggle that much. I am starting to think that we might actually need the Wall of Fire. Should I buy a Wall of Fire or should I buy another farm? I think we're probably gonna be going for another farm. Let's see. Is there any way that I can sneak in 2 more farms? We can probably put 2 farms there. Okay, now that's a problem. Firewall, Wall of Fire. There we go. So it does look like we are going to be needing the Wall of Fire. Oh, it looks like we can put the farm here. Oh, that is so good. Okay, we're going to be doing this. So in that case, we're going to be going for 1 more farm here and 1 more farm right below it. Can I fit it? Barely. Okay, so all of these are within range. This is pretty much going to be our entire farm for now. The next part that we're going to be needing is we're 10 rounds away from Bloonarious himself. 10 rounds away from Bloonarious himself. So we're going to have to start thinking about our defense strategy. Our defense strategy so far has been really, really good. We are going to be needing to get the Blade Maelstrom. We can probably do it just with the Maelstrom. But what we need to get is we need to start working on our Monkey Ace. Our Monkey Ace is going to be a significant amount of damage. So we're going to have to start working on that. And I think the way that I'm going to be doing it is I'm actually going to be putting... Oh man, this is going to be very difficult. Kind of weird how banana farms are considered capitalism. Yeah, good point. They have historically not been a part of capitalism, have they? Alright, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna be going monkey business, monkey commerce. We're gonna be going bigger radius. This should hit most of all the farms that I care about. Once that matters. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm probably going to be doing something really weird. Can I? No. That was too hopeful. What I'm probably going to be doing once Bloonarious arrives is I'm going to be placing this ace right here so that I get the benefits for it. We're going to be placing the monkey ace right here, right in the middle, so that way we're going to be getting all the benefits for the monkey village. We're going to be getting cheap monkey ace, and that's pretty much going to be how we're going to be doing that. It's going to be monkey ace, it's going to be maelstrom, and it's going to be an overdrive. We're going to be going for a blend and a plantation. We're going to be going for 2 of them, hopefully. I think that should be enough. Man, we're gonna need a lot more. I don't think my farming has been enough. It is still crashing your game when you play as Benjamin. Yeah, try uninstalling and reinstalling. That might help. Usually crashes like that are usually data file corruptions. So if you reset it, more often than not, it'll fix it. If it doesn't, then you might have to do a bit more extreme. Might be like something in your computer that's messing up. I don't think that's going to be the case, but hopefully that's not the case. Best challenge ever. Can you beat Bloons without using war criminals? Is there even a single monkey that's not a war criminal? Surprisingly enough, I think you're actually the only one within the law, aren't you? Well, not this one. This is actually legal within, current warfare, isn't it? Huh. Might try that challenge at some point, that could be interesting. For now, though, let's go back to Bloonarious. Okay, so we're starting to get to the point where we're actually going to start caring about Bloonarious. I'm going to be trying to get this last banana farm, and then I'm going to start working on defense. Because we are not super set up at the moment. So first things first, we need to get a Blade Maelstrom set up, because that's going to be our main defense for a very, very long time. Hopefully we can get enough. I should probably try to use the data hack ability a bit more, but because we're barely defending at the moment, I don't want to make it so that my monkeys are not at full power. Okay, so we have the Blade Maelstrom. Next thing, we need a monkey ace. We're going to be putting you over here. And we're going to be going rapid fire, lots of darts. We're going to be going fighter plane. And let's go ahead and put you like that. And we need the Operation Dart Storm. We're also going to go with Sharper Darts, because why not? Alright, so Bloonarious is about to appear. He's going to be up in the next round, and our defenses are kind of set up, but not really. We're going to need a bit more. We are definitely going to need a bit more than this. I do think that the Operation Dartstorm is going to be enough for the early levels, but it's still not going to be strong enough to beat the entire thing. Okay, so we have the Operation Dartstorm. Now we need to worry about what else are we going to use against Bloonarious. Is there anywhere that I can fit one of these guys? Because that would be fantastic. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case. Wishful thinking, but might as well have to try. Necromancy isn't a war crime? I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure that it desiccating the dead is a war crime. Oh boy, it looks like our defenses are definitely not enough. We're gonna need this unpopped army quicker than I imagined. Okay, so let's see. Operation Darkstone. It is doing a decent amount of damage, and that is not bad damage at all. I think if we supplement this with a overdrive, this might actually be enough. So we have our defense now with our Wizard Monkey, and now we have our attack force with both the Operation Darkstone, and we're going to be going for an overdrive. This is going to have to put a lot of work. We're probably going to have to remove that as well, and we're going to have to do another one sometime in the future. I don't think our farming went as well as I would have hoped. I think we're at the bare minimum of what we need. But we're still going to need to do a bit more farming. So we're probably going to be going for even more banana plantations. I gotta keep an eye out on Bloonarious. This is gonna be very, very strong rush that we have to keep in mind. So the first rush, here it is. We're gonna be going for a Blade Storm as soon as these guys go right here. Perfect timing. Alright, we're doing really good. We're doing really good. Let's go ahead and continue with our banana plantations. We're gonna go ahead and get another one. And we're going to go ahead and get the last one as well. So we're doing really good when it comes to damage, but I don't think it's... I don't know if it's going to be enough. He's already at about a quarter of the way through, and I guess we're within the expectation. This is going to be very close. I think our damage is just barely enough as it is right now. We are going to have to increase the damage somehow. But let's go for that, and let's also increase all of you to valuable bananas. And we're probably going to have to change this tax shooter, this overdrive tax shooter, up to this point once we get a little bit more. Okay, so you're just about to be out of range. He is very, very strong. Okay, so he's just out of range. We're gonna have to move him up to a different location, which is gonna be here. Let's go ahead and set up overdrive, faster shooting. There we go. Oh boy, this might not be enough. This might not be enough. We might have to do something a bit more extreme. All right, this is the third rush. Third rush is looking good. I do want to increase the damage potential. I need to increase the damage potential. We're also going to start getting a lot of power from the Necromancer himself. So with the Necromancer help, that might be enough. We'll see, we'll see. Right now I'm going to be saving up a little bit of my money. But I think I'm just going to have to make an executive decision. We're going to be going for a Ultra Juggernaut. This is just what's going to have to happen. We're going to need a lot of power, and this is how we're going to be doing it. We're going to be going for a regular Juggernaut right now, and as soon as we can afford it, we're going to be going for an Ultra Juggernaut. This is going to be a lot of power against Bloonarious, especially in this particular area right here. In addition to this is going to help a lot with our popping power. And this is going to help a lot when we try to get our Paragon Monkey, which is going to be what we're going to be using to beat Bloonarious at the very end. As you can see, his health is going down really, really quickly, thanks to the Ultra Jug. Oh yeah, it is going down really, really quickly. This was definitely a good decision. I am no longer worried about this. We definitely have enough damage. I just gotta keep in mind, gotta keep the timing proper. Ooh, that is a lot. That is a lot of Bloons that snuck through. Oh no. Yeah, that is too many Bloons that snuck through. I'm gonna reset this. And I gotta get the timing proper. That was just a really bad Blade Maelstrom. But it does look like, as long as I time this properly, we're gonna go for an early one this time around. Much, much better. Much, much better. As long as we time this properly, we might not even need to go for the Ultra Jug right now. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna focus on farming. I am going to focus on farming. Alright, so Blade Maelstrom. We managed to do it. We managed to do it. Dart Monkey putting in a lot of work. Okay, we're going to be going for a banana research facility. I'm pretty sure that this amount of money is going to be enough. I do have to be careful, because he is about to move outside of the range of... He's about to move outside of the range of our Blade Shooter, so we might struggle against some of the Bloons if we don't time this properly. That is the only worry that I have right now. And because you're not actually doing anything, I'm going to be going for you, and we're going to be going for Destroyer. This is going to be really, really close. I'm going to have to use both of my abilities right here. We're going to go for that, and we're going to go for that. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Very, very close. We're doing really, really good. But, oh, hello. You joined us at a very, very critical point in time when it comes to fighting Bloonarious. We need this Blade Storm to destroy as many things as possible. And, oh man. I think we can survive it, but this is going to be very, very difficult. We're going to be using our Ben ability, and then we're going to be going straight for the Maelstrom. Oh no, that is way too many. This might actually be our loss. Our save point is just at a very, very unfortunate place. That is way too many. Oh boy. I don't know if we can do this one. Maybe if I pull some shenanigans? Aircraft carrier? Increase power? Is that gonna be enough? I don't think we can survive that. That is too many. Oh no. It looks like we lost it. I'm pretty sure we've lost this one. Maybe not, maybe not. I might be able to do this if I do that quicker. How many lives are we losing? Oh, we lost all of them. Never mind. Oh, that is really unfortunate. Oh boy, I think that was the correct strategy, but we just got a bit screwed over when it comes to the timing. I think the timing is what screwed me over. I am gonna retry. I'm gonna retry this. because I do have a lot of monkey money, so I'm not super worried about it. We're going to be starting over from round 40. And we're pretty much going to be trying to do the exact same strategy. This time around, what I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm probably going to focus in a little bit more on damage. I'm probably going to be building the aircraft carrier a little bit earlier. And that's going to be how we're going to be beating it this time around. So, let me go ahead and put the overdrive down here. We're going to be going for another banana plantation. We're going to have to rebuild all of this. I think I just got too greedy on that one. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, so we're going to rebuild our overdrive. We're going to be increasing our power a little bit more. We still need to farm a lot. Because even if we are getting a good amount of money for this one in particular, the next Bloonarious is going to have, I'm pretty sure, 300,000 health. So we can't even beat this one within a reasonable degree. We're going to struggle a lot. Alright, so Blade Maelstrom, putting in a lot of work. We're going to be getting our Necromancer army back up. And we're still going to be needing a lot of power. So we're going to be going for that, and then we're going to be going for our Monkey Buccaneer. This is going to be the next thing that we're going to be going for when it comes to damage. And time this properly. There we go. We're going to be going Destroyer, Grape Shot, Hot Shot. The Bloonception. Okay, as soon as this thing stops firing, we're going to be switching it out over to the other location. Oh yeah, this thing is very, very strong. Okay, so this one stopped shooting. Let's go ahead and let's switch it over. We're going to be using that to go for our Destroyer right here. And we're actually going to be going straight for our Juggernaut, which I feel was doing more damage than the other one. So we're about to hit the next rush, and my hope is that the aircraft carrier plus the Juggernaut is gonna be enough. If it's not enough, I'll put another overdrive. Okay, so let's go ahead and time this properly. There we go. The Destroyer is now attacking Bloonarious, and it is not doing anything. Oh my god. Oh, it's not attacking Bloonarious. That's why it wasn't doing anything. Let's turn this into an aircraft carrier. That should do significantly more damage. And it is a significant amount. It is not insignificant. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. So we are going to be adding another overdrive into the mix. We need to do as much damage as possible right now. That's just kind of how it's going to have to do. We're going to be going the Benjamin ability paired with the Blade Storm. We're going to be going for another overdrive, and that should be a significant amount of damage. Second drop, we're going to have to make sure that we time this properly. I think I did it. There we go. It's starting to go down really, really quickly. Significantly quicker than last time, that's for sure. Maybe a bit too quick. Oh, this could be a problem. Looks like we got it, no problem. Alright, one more rush. As soon as we beat this, we're going to be going back straight to farming. Alright, that went significantly better. I'm going to be selling that. I'm going to be keeping this 2 over here. And we are now going to go straight into farming. So we're going to need to... what do I need? Do I need you? You're still doing a significant amount of damage to Bloonarious. So yeah, we're going to keep you just for a bit. Alright, it looks like that's enough. We're going to sell you. We're going to go for a research facility. And we need to go straight to farming. I am going to be keeping the aircraft carrier. And I am going to be keeping the Juggernaut. We're going to be turning this into an Ultra Juggernaut. We're going to be turning this into a carrier flagship. And we are going to be going for another... guy, but not right now. Right now, we're going to be going for Druids of the Jungle. And I am hoping that we're going to be able to fit 3 of them at a bare minimum. Okay, so we're going to be going for the one that's likely to give us the most gold at the very beginning, which is going to be this one. Jungle's Bounty, we're going to go Druidic Reach, and we're going to keep on doing that. So for those of you that don't know, these guys are incredibly powerful. They have this ability right here that recharges about every 60 seconds, 60-ish seconds, and whenever you get them to Spirit of the Forest, they just do a significant amount of damage. They can pretty much just pop everything in your path. And we're going to be using all of these as our main form of gold generation. So that one made 900. And we're going to be getting 900 every time we use that ability. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We're going to be going for our Druids of the Jungle. We're going to be spamming their ability as soon as it's in cooldown for pretty much everything. And we're going to be using that to get all of our farms leveled up to the max level. That is kind of what we're going to have to do. And when it comes to how we're going to be popping Bloonarious, oh boy, this is going to be difficult. This was going to be really difficult. The one that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go for a Sky Shredder. There is no other way around it. We are going to need a Sky Shredder. ASAP. For tier 2, we're probably going to be putting a tax zone. One of these right here, right in front of the Juggernaut. And we are going to be needing one of these guys, a Sky Shredder. These are going to be the 2 that we are going to be using for Bloonarious. But because of that, we need to get a lot of farms. This one only gave 700, that's kind of bad. Can we, is there any other place that I can fit a farm in here? Probably not. Oh well. It'll have to do. I'm not super confident about this one. We're starting to get a lot of gold, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. That is my main worry at the moment. I was hoping I'd be able to sneak in a ability in there, but it doesn't seem like it will. So in that case, we're going to be just going in straight into the Sky Shredder. That's probably going to be the only thing that's going to be able to do damage early on. And we just need to do damage. Alright, here's the big Bloonarious. 300,000. We're gonna find out if it's enough. I was really hoping that it would have slightly more. But there we go. We got the Sky Shredder. It is doing not an insignificant amount. That is pretty respectable. Oh boy, this is still looking pretty grim though. We can grab an Ultra Juggernaut, that's gonna be pretty helpful. And we're 100% gonna be needing the Tax Zone. If we cannot get the Tax Zone, this is probably not gonna work. Yeah, this is not enough damage. This is not enough damage. It's enough damage to destroy everything here because the Ultra Juggernaut is really, really powerful. But it's not enough Bloonarious damage. We're gonna need more. It looks like we managed to get the Tax Zone. What else can I get that's good against Bloonarious? What else can I get? I can get a... Can I fit this anywhere? No. Too expensive. I can fit it in, but it's too expensive. I was thinking about maybe getting a Cripple Moab to increase the damage, but I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so the Tax Zone and the Sky Shredder, they are doing a significant amount of damage. It is not an insignificant amount. One of the things that I can do is I can try to put a village. Can I not fit this anywhere? Doesn't seem like I can. I thought that I could fit one of those in there, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, I don't know about this. I think we might need to come up with a different strategy. This is not enough damage. It's just not enough. We're only like halfway through. I mean, he's already like halfway through and we're not even halfway through. I'm gonna try to get the carrier flagship. Maybe that'll help? The only other thing that I can think of is this guy right here. We're gonna go for a Hydra Rocket Pots, which is gonna do a slight amount of damage. Not a ridiculous amount, but it is helping a little bit. See, the big problem is that, while I did do a lot of damage, the attack zone is not going to be able to hit the Bloonarious for a very long time, and that's going to be problematic. So we're going to be going for a Hydro Rocket Pots. We're still doing a significant amount of damage, but it's about to go down really, really quickly. If we beat it, this is going to be way too close. Way too close for comfort. Attack zone is pretty much useless at this point, so I'm going to sell it. And we're going to be going for a... maybe a Mad? I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it. This is where the farming really comes down to. Did we do enough farming, yes or no? I think I'm gonna sell, and I'm gonna go for a Mad. We lost. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Yeah, that is just really unfortunate. I should have done that earlier. I don't know what we can do to make this easier on ourselves. I think we can try to retry one more time. I don't think that's going to be that big of a problem. But if we fail once more, that's probably going to be the end of it. I think this setup right here is fine. I don't think these guys are too much of a problem. They've pretty much already paid for themselves. I think what we're going to need to do is, we're definitely going to need a Sky Shredder. I think the Sky Shredder did really good. I don't know if the tax zone was enough. I think the tax zone is where I failed a lot. So instead of going for the tax zone, what I'm probably going to be going is I'm going to be going for the carrier flagship, and I'm going to be rushing the Mad. That's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be starting out pretty similar to what we did it last time. We're going to be going straight for Sky Shredder. We're going to be going for an Ultra Jug. I think the Ultra Jug did really, really well, especially against the defense portion. We're going to be doing a little bit of a better job keeping an eye out on the cooldown. And we're probably going to be spamming our Blade Storm ability a little bit more, just to get that extra tiny bit of damage. Since once we get the Ultra Jug, we're not really worried about defense anymore. We can probably just spam this for the damage. So we're going to be going Ultra Jug, and then we're going to be going Carrier Flagship. That's going to be the main... that's going to be the main objective right now. Alright, so up to this point, we're pretty much doing the exact same. Slightly faster because I'm using the Blade Storm a little bit more. We're about to hit for the Carrier Flagship. Alright, we got the Carrier Flagship. Let's go ahead and we're going to be putting a Mad. And we're going to be putting you here. So we're going to be going straight for that. Laser Shock does make Bloonarious slightly, very, very slightly slower. So that might help a little bit as well. This is where the Ultra Juggernaut is putting in a lot of work. As you can see, pretty much all of the balloons are dying instantly because of the Ultra Juggernaut. Just take a look at that, 62,000 already. We're going to be getting the Rocket Storm ability as well. And we might still need the Overdrive. This is getting pretty tense. I think I'm just gonna have to... I really don't want to. We're gonna try to get we're gonna try to get the tag zone again. I put the tag zone in a center area this time around, so we should be able to hit Bloonarious for a significantly more... We should be able to hit Bloonarious for a lot more. That's basically what I'm hopeful here. I didn't want to do this because I still need to farm, but it might be the change that we needed. I think another thing that I might do is I might get like the Super Maelstrom. That'll make it so that the ability lasts a lot longer, and it'll help on the defense a little bit more. We are doing a significant amount of damage. It is a lot more than we were doing before. I still don't know if it's enough. I think we have the Bloonarious damage. I don't know if we have enough damage to deal with a BF with everything else. Yeah, look at that. We're about to lose. Oh boy, this is difficult. This is really difficult. I think we can do it. I think we can do it, but we need a bit more power. Oh no. This is a really bad spot for a save file. We still have one more ability that we can use, which might be enough. No, it's not. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, let's see. So what do we have to deal with? We have to deal with a lot of stuff that's coming out really, really quickly. How do we deal with that? There's only one option. And it failed. Oh boy. I tried. It was just too much. I don't think we farmed enough. But hey, we might try this next week. I think this is a pretty good attempt. Unfortunately, I am running out of time. It did work, perfect. Best of luck, Bond. I think for me, this is probably going to be the end of this particular stream. I did have a lot of fun with it. We might do another one next week. I'm not entirely sure. I do like Bloons a lot, but I don't want to just do a lot of the Bloons stuff. I still have to work on a lot on the Genshin stuff. I do plan on making a video about Kokomi at some point or another. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that relatively soon. I'm still working on the Damage Explained videos. I have like 3 different videos for Damage Explained that I've just not put up because I'm not satisfied with the level of quality. so I just keep on working on them over and over again. I should probably just say screw it and just release them at some point, which I might do sometime in the future. But for now, this is pretty much going to be the end of the stream. If you enjoyed, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll be able to do it next time. But consider subscribing if you haven't already. For more random content in the future, Bloons, Genshin, different types of stuff. With that out of the way, this has been Portals. Out!